Alright, so by the time I'm uploading this video, Margaret has just come out on Global. It will release for me at 2 a.m., so I won't be up to actually summon. But I will be summoning as soon as I wake up. I'll go live on YouTube here and do maybe a rotation, maybe a little bit more on Global. Because this Margaret has turned into one of my favorites in the game. She actually reflects a lot to the previous Ludocio character that we've already had in being just an amazing support unit for other characters and making them look really good. Now in this video I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be using the team that makes her look good because I'm making a video more dedicated to her. But if you want to check, like actually in the top left right there for Green Day Meliodas, she made him look really good because of her blue card. So I don't know. By the time I'm recording this, the patch notes for Global did not reveal if she is going to come out already buffed, but I'm of course assuming that she will. So of course, what does she do? She does too much. Her blue card cleanses, which already is good. This is, you know, pre-buff. This did not actually happen. She, for 2 turns, increases the damage of your whole team by 30% and decreases damage taken by 20%. And then at level 2, 45, 30. Level 3, she increases basic stats of your whole team for 3 turns by 20%. And then 50% extra damage, 40% damage reduction. She has an AoE card that ignores defense. Her ultimate, without 6-6ing, is the effect of the more triple crit chance. She has triple crit chance on her ultimate. But if you do 6-6 her, which I haven't even gotten to that yet, talking about it really extensively, but I think it's so stupid. This should be an effect that maybe was a 3-6, if at all. You actually, you know, at 6-6, disables the whole enemy team for 2 turns. It's the same thing as if you were to use like Chandler's attack skill on, you know, the whole enemy team for 2 turns. It's actually insane, and lowers ultimate damage by 30% as well. So it's a really strong ultimate at 6-6. Very strong ultimate before 6-6ing as well. You will still one-shot people, you're just not going to have the effect, which again, I think was a little bit overdone. I don't think the effect should have been here at all, but it's here. The grace is for each buff an enemy has. When you attack them, you increase your attack by 5%. So that can come in handy very well. And then her passive is that every time a buff or a stance card is used in the match, for your team, on your team, you increase all goddess ally stats by 8%, max to 5 times, so it maxes out at 40%. Whew. So in this video, because I just want to highlight how good she is, or he, if you want to, they. It's Lucio, and it's also Margaret. I'm using this. It's Green Galfer with Droll and Death Pierce. She has decent crit chance, not the greatest, but decent crit chance, 74%. I mean, I say not the greatest, but you know, a lot of characters are hovering around the same thing. A lot of crit-based units have the same amount of crit chance that she has, just because so many like even she herself has 92% crit resistance. It's like so many characters have such high crit resistance. But we're bringing Death Pierce and Galfer to help her out with that. And Dro is, I find, to be like my favorite partner for her, because he actually buffs the enemies. And you think, oh, why is that good? Her grace. For each buff on the enemy, increases attack by 5%. This increases damage. We're playing the Japanese version, I couldn't really read. Attack. When attacking using skills for every stance as well, I'm sorry, or buff effect on the enemy increases the hero's attack by 5%. So, if whenever I attack them, like here, they will get a buff, a resistance buff, and that will actually mess them up when I do attack them. So, that's why I really like using her. Oh, he's using... Oh... This enemy I'm facing right here, I actually think he's using Ellie Hawk in the back, which is not great for me. Because that means that he's going to be a pain in the ass. But That's fine. We'll deal with it. I still have my draw, taunt, and we're gonna be putting up 40% damage reduction. Hopefully, this is not a level 2 Margaret card, so he gets an extra 45% damage dealt. But we should be good, hopefully. Let's see. So I've used a rank up and 2 blue cards. So her passive is at 3 right now. He's preparing himself for impact next turn. Ooh. Okay. For each buff on draw, it's also increasing my attack, but if my enemy here has Ellie Hawk, I'm not so confident I'm gonna be really killing him. He's gonna lower my damage on AoEs by a lot. Yeah, he... I'm not so sure now. I'm not so sure now because... I mean, he might have actually had. Let's see. No, just Gale Thunder. Okay. Yeah, like... The first level 2 didn't do so much because of the shield. But I saw the second level 2 did a lot of damage. I was like, okay. Actually, never mind. I'm actually doing a lot here. Okay. He's gonna take off my ultimate gauge, of course. Interesting. We're gonna go with actually trying to kill him. The reason why I'm doing this is because if I petrify him, he can cleanse with his Margaret. But I went for the kill instead. If I had petrified him, he could have cleansed with Margaret. So this was an interesting thing because I actually was scared to choose double level 3s. So I didn't hold 2 level 3s for the following turn. I wanted to see if I could actually just test if he had Ellie Hawk. Because if you don't know Red Ellie Hawk, for each goddess on the field, you decrease damage taken by AoEs by 10%. And apparently the enemy's goddesses also count, so that's like 40% damage reduction. So plus Tarmiel's damage reduction was active as well. But it wasn't that, so. Let's start out with the classic. Thankfully we got the extra blue card for Margaret. With this team as well, I like it because you don't feel as obligated to use the Margaret level 3 turn 1 when possible. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, yeah, it's great to get a level 3, but if I actually had spaced out, maybe got like 2 level 2s separately, I would have been able to rank up and get 2 level 3s, but that's fine. He puts up some buffs, that's good for me. Gives Drew a buff. Where's he gonna go for it? Where's he gonna go for it? Next turn I get the ultimate, unless he petrifies me or something. I might just kill him actually. He didn't put damage reduction, so. Really? I saw that I didn't get like any crits. I think he has Gale Thunder in the back. I wasn't getting any crits. Okay. Let's see what happens now. I mean, if he doesn't have a Petrify, I'm chilling. If he does have a Petrify... Yeah, I think he's gonna go for the Petrify here. Maybe I should have gone for taking a slower approach. He's going for the level 3 Petrify. I think he is. Yes. You did. I maybe should have gone for a slower approach. And mayhaps go for putting up Droll's Taunt, then getting another stack of Galfer, stuff like that. But we should be fine. He wasted his rank ups on drill, so he probably does not have any major cards for Margaret here. Yeah, level 2 is still decent, but it's not gonna take my ultimate, I don't think. His draw will definitely tank my ultimate, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. I guess so. I'll move Golfer's card. Why not? Why not? But so long as we kill Margaret and Golfer, we're good. Never mind. The 50% extra damage. He had Gil, right? Askenor. Wow. I just got very unlucky with my crits there. See, I think I'm doing a worse job of just presenting how good this unit is by, you know, as a DPS unit as much as previous videos, because this time right here, like, she just wasn't critting, unfortunately. And it's what I said about, you know, crew resistance. Is like, yeah, I did lower the enemy Margaret's crew resistance by 30% with the F Pierce, plus I increased my crit chance by like about 14%, but it's still very high, so I'm not gonna crit every hit. Come sack. An assault melee team, interesting. See, assault melee teams with Kusak are not bad, so I gotta be careful here. I got to be careful. Not enabling them to ult though is very important, even though that does give him a buff. It's very useful. Oh, I can actually go for a Petrify here, huh? See. Oh, no, I can't because he disables my draw. That's fine. I'm going for this. What I could have done is I could have ranked up Galfer to rank up everyone. But I actually wanted to just do level 3 this turn. Just in case he went for disabling Margaret next turn. Because that was a possibility. He could just take off my ultimate gauge, I'm aware. But that's fine. He probably... Oh, he disables Margaret now, like I said. I'm aware he can just take off my ultimate gauge, but that's fine. That's not going to do a lot of damage at all. It did more than I expected, if I'm being actually honest. What I want to do here is actually this. Get the 2-turn Gopher. And next turn, follow up with Gopher and Margaret. And there's nothing he can really do about this, actually. The match is done. I have... I mean, Kusak can actually do a lot of damage to draw, no doubt. But... I don't think he can actually... I don't think... It's done. The match is done. The match is simply done. Like, that was actually... okay damage. I'm kidding, it's not. Nah, it was okay. It was okay damage. But, simply put, I'm using Margaret and he's using Kusak. Of course I'm gonna win. Mono red. Hoping it's a real player. You know, very low CC, but bond teams tend to actually have lower CC than usual, so... I don't like ranking up Margaret turn 1. Because if I get a... Every single time, by the way, I've done it wrong. I should use the draw card first and then Galfer for the little extra damage, but that's fine. Because right here, yeah, I got an extra attack for her, so that means I can actually get level 3 and stuff. So... he cleansed the takeoff ultimate gauge. Let's put up level 3. And actually get the ultimate... Or should I use the Gopher card again? Kinda want to use the Gopher card again and leave the opportunity to get level 3 next turn. Because then it just disables any way for him to get level 3. And perhaps I'll get a rank up this turn for so I can actually double level 3 of Margaret actually. No rank up, that's fine though. That's fine, I didn't even want it anyway, so. I didn't even want it anyways. What will he do? So the thing is that for each buff he has, I'm increasing my attack, so if he puts up a bomb blue card, I'm gonna hit him harder, of course. How much damage? Not much. Gives my draw one more buff. Why not? Oh, I'm sorry. I punched the mic by accident. Arthur survived. I'm actually impressed. Oh, don't give Bon his ultimate, please. Thank you. Actually, there was no way. There was level 2 card and 2 level 1 side to side. There was no way in how he actually would have got Bon's ultimate, but that's okay. We won. There's no way of him killing. Like, did you see the damage that he did with his attack card? There's just no way he can actually kill me right now. I just don't take enough damage from. Go for my die. Woo. I just don't take enough damage for him to kill me. Get Margaret's ultimate next turn, and also Droll's. And I think it's a good match to end against Bon. So you see the power of Margaret. Now, if you don't want to summon, understandable. You can still run your usual team that you do run. That'd be the one, Assault Melee, Merlin, perhaps. If you're one of the 4% of people that still run Merlin. But I'm just saying, she's really good. I like using her. And that's about it.